Hey everybody, Jim Brotherton here again. I'm here today to share another project with you about how to install a Tekonsha brake controller, specifically in Primus IQ, into a 2021 Toyota 4Runner SR5 4x4. But what I'll do today is show you what to look for, the steps to take, and how to complete the project. And hopefully this is such an exciting video for you. It's so informative that you will like it. You're going to subscribe, you're going to share it with all your friends and family. And maybe you guys will even watch it for fun at all your gatherings.
One of the most important things you can have for this job is the right pigtail or cable assembly, the one that connects to your car and also to the brake controller. So this brake controller comes with its own wiring harness that is with raw copper at the end of this, so unterminated. What you're looking for in assembly is a cable that has the right port for the back of your device, and then the one that matches your exact year and make and model for your car. So this one specifically fits the 2021 Toyota 4Runner we have. It's really tough to map these yourself, even though they are color coded. You might be able to do that. Probably a tough thing to do. So it's just better to spend the money on this. It's 20 bucks.
So the first thing you want to look for is that you have a tow package installed on your vehicle. If not, you'll have to install one. A tow package basically is the wiring harness, the trailer hitch receiver, and the adapter or the wire harness up the front to connect the brake controller. So there's three things in a tow package. So the first thing is this ball hitch. So the ball hitch receiver is installed as part of the tow package. This one is welded to the frame, built for heavier trailers. You also want to look for wiring harnesses so that you can connect your trailers to your vehicle. This one has a 4-wire and a 7-wire. For this vehicle, it's underneath, and I'll show you that in a minute, but on most of the time you can find them somewhere along the bumper in a more convenient area than this one.
So on this 4Runner, the wiring harnesses for the trailer are located underneath the driver's side rear bumper. And we have both a 4-wire, you can see here, for smaller trailers, and the 7-wire for larger trailers. So you want to see if you have these systems already built into your vehicle. If you do, especially on this 4Runner, high likelihood that they have also installed the brake controller plug at the front. Well, my next step was to figure out my weight limit. So I turned to the manual to educate myself a little bit. Weight limits include things like your gross vehicle weight rating. So it's your 4Runner fully loaded with passengers and luggage and stuff, as well as your trailer weight rating. So your trailer empty and fully loaded. And then the combination of both them together, which is a GCWR. There's also this thing called the Unbraked trailer weight rating, which is important. Basically what it means is a trailer without a trailer service brake system is what the manual says. All that means is a trailer without brakes. So in summary, the trailer weight rating is listed on 197. It's 5,000 pounds for both 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive. The GCWR is 11,100 for 2-wheel drives. It's 11,300 for 4-wheel drives. And the heaviest unbraked trailer they want you to pull is 1,655 pounds or 750 kilograms. So if your trailer is above that, you need an integrated braking system on your trailer, and that's probably why you're watching this video. So this thing is a pull-off. So just grabbing a pair of pliers, maybe something without too much teeth because you can mar it. I'm not sure if that matters to you because it's pretty well hidden back under here. But anyway, so you pull it out with pliers is step one. Then we want to pull off this board because it's covering here. And then the next one is to pull off the side panel. And just keep working it off like this until you break it free. So you see it's just connected with these snap pins, and you'll just refit those in these holes when you're done. Okay, I found that, oh, if I put my finger in front of the camera, it doesn't have a good picture. That the easiest way to get this is starting right here, and then another hand here underneath this lip, and pulling back together. You can dislodge it, and then you can work to the bottom and pull it out. And sometimes you can pull off parts of the door too, although that wasn't intended. Well, once you have the side panel up, you can see there's a heck of a mess back here. So we are looking for the trailer plug. Okay, I'm gonna dig around for it. So often the cable is tucked really way up in there, and so hopefully this is coming out right, but there is the other side way up above the brake pedal here. So sometimes you have to dig around. In the Tacoma, it was tucked way up underneath these cables, so it might take a little bit of effort to find the thing, but once you do find it, it's relatively straightforward. You're just connecting wires together.
Okay, so I left out the boring part of me snapping those two wires together, but I got it connected here, and the very next step is to find a place to ground the ground wire to the metal frame or chassis.
This is a grounding wire, and you want to find somewhere on the chassis over here to attach it. So I'm gonna dig around until I find it and not make you watch that. That looks like a good one right up there. So I'll pull that bolt or that screw out. Hopefully this will fit over it, and then we'll have it grounded to the metal chassis, so we'll have good ground. Okay, now we're going to just tuck the wires back up underneath, making sure these go behind the brake so that they don't get caught. And then we'll start putting the sidewall back on and hold it in place, and then the plate down here. Okay, I've got the side panel on. Now, there's a clip up here. And then there's a metal clip down here, so that's what connects them. And then the third clip is up in the front, so you'll want to make sure that that is, you have that to put on there. So there's 3 places where this thing connects. The top clip is just like over here on the door panel. It's a white clip that slides in like this to the plastic. There's a little hook there, and this one's getting hard to get out. There's a little place that goes underneath this groove, and then once it's snapped into place, there's a hole that matches up to it, and this is what locks it in. So if you seem to have lost that, just look around. Mine had tumbled out and fell into here. I didn't notice it, but when I put it back on, I needed it for the panel to hold in place. So now I'm just gonna set this in place where it goes, and then start clicking it back into position. Great. My last step for this will be to mount this under the dash. Mount this under the dash somewhere around here where it's not in our way, but we can still see the controls and manage the controls. So we want to have it in a handy spot, and then we'll tuck the wires up underneath to get them out of our way. So this Primus IQ comes with a snap-on bracket. Like this. I used this in my Tacoma on a previous installation. This is all I needed. It just snaps on this once it's connected through these 2 screw holes to your dash. So you'll see that our airbag is right here. So I want to be very cautious when I'm installing these screws that I don't do any damage to anything that would, you know, violate some safety or put us in danger. So I'm just going to make sure that where we're reaching and placing this doesn't have anything under it. Feel around for this. I have some really good space right here, so I want to get in and make sure that won't bump my legs. As I move over here, I can't get access to this, and then there's something there blocking me as well. So I don't want to interfere with that, so I think the closest I could put it is on the inside of this space right here. So that's where I'm going to install it. Okay guys, the final mount went pretty well, pretty smoothly. Hopefully this has been useful to you. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Okay, that's it. That is a Tekonsha Primus IQ installed on a 2021 Toyota 4Runner SR5 4x4. We've already used it a couple of times. I've towed my StarCraft pop-up with it and also our Nobo 19.6. Everything's looking great. I don't know. What could go wrong?